To discuss how wheat can actually have an impact on your immune system. This is a picture of your intestinal villi, which is in your small intestine, and as you can see, the legs here are nice and tall and big, and food gets digested right in between. So when you bite your food and it gets digested into small pieces, it will get absorbed through this system and go right into the blood here, and it go disperse throughout the body. If you watched my gluten sensitivity video and the relationship with Mayo Clinic and the study done by Mayo Clinic and celiac disease, it's one of the things that gluten does is if someone is sensitive to gluten, which many people are, it can cause an immune reaction. What it does is when you eat it, your body goes, I don't like this particle in my body, and it starts to attack it. Well, your main line of defense is right here on the mucus lining of the gut or the small intestine. Your mucus lining is a large barrier of protection, and it lines also your esophagus, any mucous membranes, your mouth, your sinuses, esophagus, down through your gut. And it protects your body against these foreign invaders. Well, if you eat food and it's a foreign invader, guess what? Your body's going to react, and it's going to secrete a secretory IgA or SIgA from the mucus lining here. And over time, what that does is it actually wears down the gut, and this is what happens over a period of time. Here's a normal leg in the normal jejunum in the small intestine. And over time, it wears down like a lawnmower because you have constant attack of the immune system through eating foods that you're sensitive to, and eventually you get total atrophy. And this can lead to things like leaky gut, and leaky gut leads to toxins going through the holes in the small intestine here. They develop little tiny micro holes, and toxins go from the small intestine into the blood. And it also causes actually advanced malabsorption because you don't have these legs anymore, what happens is there's less absorption of the food that you're eating. Now you're getting advanced malabsorption. Well, there's a couple of things, multiple scenarios can happen from this, consequences. You can get the lining of the gut here is analogous to the lining in your sinus tract and your esophagus, and now you can have chronic sinusitis, chronic bronchitis, and recurring chronic happens recurringly over the years, just because your digestive system is worn out. So the way you fix it is you heal the gut. You heal it, and there's several things you could do. You could do glutamine. You could actually check to see whether you have parasites, because parasites are prone in this kind of environment. Parasites, fungus, yeast, bacteria, and you have to get to the root of the problem. And so sometimes solving a sinus problem or a bacterial problem or a constant sickness or bronchitis problem is fixing the digestive system first.